Welcome back. How's everyone? How's everyone doing? Last we left off, we were kind of in like green terrain, and now we're kind of in the desert. I just had to run a really long way, so I just didn't record it. We are at the Shadow Cartridge base, or actually we're headed towards the Shadow Cartridge base, and we're gonna find out what Project Zero Dawn is. Very excited for that. But first, we just gotta wait for this tall neck to walk by, so I can unlock this area of the map. Yeah, because I've never been here before. That's why I couldn't fast travel here.
No, I just have to reach its head.
Also, I was doing some side quests, and man, I don't know why, but Aloy's a little bit annoying in some of these side quests. Coming across, shimmy, shimmy, shimmy. Comes off as a very bit arrogant. Oh, snap. So, is that the complete map? Hey, that's the completed map. Oh, except this. I think this is the Frozen Wilds extension, which we're gonna do just later. After like the main quest that went out. Yeah, that always looks sick. Alright, let's go to Sunfall. Oh, this is what it is. It's Sunfall. Not gonna lie, I don't even know what that is.
Look out below!
Whoa, look at the moon. It looks so nice. I don't know, something about this place, just the architecture, specifically in this place, just looks really cool. Don't take it personal. I don't know why they make it sound so gritty when you hit them with the spear. My god. Oh, let's save. I'm not sure if I have this campfire yet or not. He's on quick travel back here. Alright. I don't think I've ever been here before. I'm not sure. Dude, look at the stars. You know what really sucks? Whoa.
The Mad King Duran's summer palace. A bulwark of cards your might against the howling Forbidden West.
Thanks for the history lesson.
But they have no idea what lies beneath. We will learn much from this, Aloy.
That's what I'm hoping.
Hold on. Let me just uncheck mark that.
This ceasefire is baffling. How can we just decide not to strike back against the usurpers?
Blades for hire.
What is going on here?
Around, sniffing out disloyalty.
Why is this
Sort of makes
bad
me
times? Bad economic times? I don't know what's going on here. Looks like what you'll see like in like the Civil War documentaries.
For a fair price.
Okay.
Good to know that not all Nora are savages.
Would you like to buy something today?
The Sun Ring. A proud tradition of the card.
It's not like this in Meridian. At least.
Give them time. I'm sure they mustn't.
Oof, really painting the barges as savages.
Now we get to see if your attack on their focus network was entirely successful. Success. Welcome to the Citadel, Aloy. I'll check back with you in a moment. In the meantime, circulate.
I think these disappearances are a blessing. the sun.
Outlanders, if you want to hear about today's bounties, head for the throne room. You're not going to make any shards by standing out here.
Interesting.
Mercenary bottom.
So we're pretending to be Shadow
I'll take the
Carja. Okay.
shards, even if it means having to listen to Bahavas.
I hear the Shadow Carja are looking for one of their own. Should pay well.
Beat out enemies and traitors.
By the glory of the sun revealed. Behold, radiant Edaman, the one true Sun King, the light in shadow, whose will is light and whose light is law.
I command Lucius Bahavas to speak in my behalf.
By the will of radiant Edaman does the sun glare down mercilessly upon the traitor Uthid. To the hunter who brings his head to us shall go a bounty of 500 shards.
More prisoners than royalty, don't you think? Love your hair.
Not only did the wretch conspire to
You and I need to
infiltrate
chat,
the Citadel
little huntress.
and assassinate
The green
one
tent
true
down
king,
in Shadowside.
but he refused
I'll
to
be waiting.
surrender when discovered
Kinda busy.
and fled. And in doing so, demonstrated wanton disregard for the safety
We both know
of
you're
the
no killer for
king's
hire.
subjects.
Uthid is innocent. So come see
Go
me
forth then,
while there's still time to save him.
do the will of the sun.
So, the way in I spoke of is right behind you.
You've got to be kidding.
Not at all. And you needn't worry about the Kestrels. They'll be too busy acting important to pay attention to you.
First time in the Citadel, gotta see the sun ring from on high.
For the Kestrels.
Ah, see the
The
sun ring
balustrade.
from on high.
It's a short drop from there.
Ah, they want us to see this, boy.
We gotta drop down.
The other side of the tower. A weak spot in the wall.
I see you've been here before.
Obviously. Now, it's very important that you hear what I'm about to say. I've shown you the way in, but this humble vent marks a point of no return. Before you descend into the depths here, you should be fully committed, equipped, and focused. No distractions. If you have errands to run, do them first or hold your peace. I won't tolerate whining. Is that clear?
You'll tolerate what I give you, Sylens. I didn't ask you along for the ride.
Alright, so this seems like it might be point of no return. So, I'm gonna go do the rest of the side quests, like, off screen. And then we'll come back here whenever well equipped and focused, as Silas would like to say. Alright, I'll see you guys in a bit. Alright guys, we're back. Just in case that this is a point of no return and the game is going to finish here, which I doubt, but just in case, I went and I did all the available side quests. I did all the available corruption zones. So the only available mission left to do is this one. So I'm excited. Let's do it.
I'm heading down.
I've spent a lifetime trying to uncover the secrets of this world. Where the machines came from. How the old ones achieved such marvels only to fall into silence and death. A lifetime of failure, as year by year, decade after decade, I hit walls I could not break, doors I could never breach.
Hello.
Until a Nora huntress marched out of the savage east. And voila, for her, all the deepest secrets of the earth were laid bare. I suspect you will have an easier time with this door than I did years ago.
Hold for identiscan. Genetic profile confirmed. Entry authorized. Malfunction. 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 Malfunction.
Are you kidding me?
You don't hear me laughing.
Shut up. There's gotta be another way. Hey! Elizabeth Sobeck here! Requesting access!
Access request acknowledged. Root command functions available. Do you wish to proceed?
I do! Get me through this door!
Analyzing. Primary access inoperable due to mechanical failure. Emergency venting procedure likely to circumvent blockage. Do you wish to proceed?
Yes.
Emergency venting authorized.
I underestimated you. So by now,
Guess you can't have everything.
that will draw attention. We won't have this place to ourselves for long now.
We? Last I checked, I was the one risking my life down here.
Yes, fine. Now will you please get moving? There's so much to learn in less time than I'd hoped.
Oh man, finally. Let's figure out what's going on down here.
Welcome to Project Zero Dawn.
Zero Dawn. We found it.
Are you really so surprised?
Facility diagnostics detect multiple failures. Attempting repair.
So, what was this room?
An entrance hall, perhaps. Have a look around.
Okay, first off, hold on. Before we read this, I just want to say, what if Project Zero Dawn is Aloy's creation, right? Because when you do the identiscan, Aloy has a 99.47%, like on the side of the screen, right? It shows 99.47%, like a DNA matches Elizabeth Sobek. So what if Project Zero Dawn is just Elizabeth Sobek cloning herself? Is this just... Oh, I don't even do anything. Cool.
Please take a seat and wait for your name to be called. A selection of beverages and snacks are available.
In a smaller room.
Please take a number and wait for your name to be called. Soundproofing. Too much screaming going on. Would it be possible to improve the soundproofing between VR1 and the lounge area? Most of the candidates stay quiet during the presentation, but the ones who scream or sob can be plainly heard by candidates waiting their turn to lounge. Just a thought. Oh my god, that's probably terrifying. Wait, hold on, let's see what this is. Okay, hello. Ooh, oh, there you go. For the 5th time, please restock the lounge sections of herbal teas. If I have to listen to one more egghead throw tantrum because we're out of organic cucumber, mint, or blackberry sage varietals, I'm going to lose it. Please respond. And this time, no temps in a teapot. What? Or steep demand jokes. Okay.
Proceed into viewing room 1 for an important message regarding the purpose.
What was this place?
A holographic theater.
CD01 data intact. Initiating
Oh,
playback.
we finally got to find out. Oh yeah, baby, let's go.
Welcome to Project Zero Dawn. I am General Harris, Chairman of the Joint Chiefs of Staff of the United States of America. I'm sure you've heard the rumors that Zero Dawn is a top-secret superweapons program, the technological miracle that will save us from the Pharaoh Plague, if Operation Enduring Victory can hold off the robots long enough. The reason I'm sure you've heard the rumors is that I'm the one who spread them, and they are all lies.
Good old psyop.
Zero Dawn is not a superweapons program, and it will not save us. Nothing will save us. Here's why. By the time the glitch was noticed, it was already too late. Nothing could stop the Pharaoh Plague. Nothing can. Its robots will continue to replicate and devour the biosphere. Life on Earth will be destroyed. Our planet reduced to a barren sphere. Global extinction is inevitable. No matter how many we kill, the robots just keep exponentially making more. If we had their deactivation codes, we could shut them all down. The entire swarm. But since their cryptographic protocols use polyphasic entangled waveforms, cracking a code set would take half a century. At best, we've got 16 months. Not exactly what you'd call a survival option. The destruction of a biosphere is not the sort of apocalypse you can wait out in a fallout shelter or a space station. There will be no Earth left to reclaim. Just a lifeless, toxic rock with several million Pharaoh robots on it, hibernating. Waiting for something to eat. This is the horrible truth behind the lies of Operation Enduring Victory. My lies. Lies designed to inspire millions of innocents to sacrifice themselves in battle. Why? One reason. To buy time for you and the work you will do here. 0 Day. The day that life on Earth ceases to exist is coming fast. It cannot be stopped. The hope of Zero Dawn is that something new might come after. But I will leave it to Elizabeth Sobek to shine that thin ray of light into the darkness. Harris, out.
Oh, I just got chills. That is so cool. Oh, that is so cool.
That doesn't make sense. Life on Earth didn't cease to exist.
He said it could not be stopped.
But it was. Somehow Elizabeth saved us. I've got to keep looking. Find out how she did it. Kestrels. They got in. Through the vents.
Let nothing stop you from learning the truth.
Spread out! If it moves, kill it!
What is this place? Tomb?
It is accurate, yes. So these mechanical monstrosities, they don't just kill people, they feed off them. So these mechanical monstrosities, they feed off them? All organic matter. Every living thing dissolves into nutrients. Millennia of evolution. Liquefied. The miracle of life reduced to bloody biofuel. In a word, yes. Who did this? Pharaoh? That arsehole. Is he here? No, Doctor. Tell him Tom Tight wants a word.
May this crust
We're too close to let tribal primitives stop us now. The data points, what do they contain?
Oh, that was the last guy. Okay, who's the fire striker for later?
Want to discuss?
So Mama, she was right.
Pardon?
Wait, what? No, I just stopped. Wait, what do I even know? No, what? No clue. Data points. Oh, can I just do this instead?
Want to discuss?
There we go.
So Mama, she was right.
Pardon?
My mother, she took her Bible real serious. Not just Texas Bible serious, Pentecostal serious. Favorite chapter? Revelations. Now, I didn't always understand her on account of all that speaking in tongues and such, but when she did use her words, there was always end times this and lake of fire that on account of sinful lifestyles. Speaking of which, mind if I smoke?
A tobacco cigarette.
Sorry, darling. My taste run classic. Compliments to your team tracked me down. Been a price on my head 18 months now. Sterling Malky was me, don't mind admitting. Been plenty of snakesters chasing the bounty too. But I kept the zigging to their zag. How'd you finger me?
I believe Dr. Sobek listed you as an alpha candidate. Priority snatch and grab.
Always suspected she had a little thing for me. Hey, I don't suppose you got real coffee in this place? You know, blood coffee? Conflict cappuccinos?
Mr. Tate, I'm clearing you to proceed. Just go.
Alright, last one.
You previously worked for Faro Automated Systems.
On the Chariot Line self-replication routines. I came here thinking this was a rendition. When your people took me, I thought, about time. I've been trying to swallow the guilt every day since...
Would you like to take a moment?
No.
No, I don't want to stop it. Don't want to do that. Okay, hold on. Let's play back.
You previously worked for Faro Automated Systems.
On the Chariot Line self-replication routines. I came here thinking this was a rendition. When your people took me, I thought, about time. I've been trying to swallow the guilt every day since...
Would you like to take a moment?
No, I really hoped Zero Dawn was a way to undo it all. My work. And I'm sorry to say I was ever proud of it, but Ted could really sell a concept, and in the labs, in the light of creation, that first test run, when you saw they understood their own structures, could rebuild themselves from memory and light, there were no limits. God, there were no limits.
Okay. Enough running around. This guy gotta say.
I'm sure you now understand the urgency of why we brought you here, Ms. Okilo.
Captain Okilo, are you trying to thank me for not resisting?
I believe we couldn't negotiate a diplomatic solution.
When it came to my country's lithium, it was always a swarm that would be sent to negotiate. Metallurgic International, U.S. Robot Command. The markings changed, but the robots were the same.
You have had considerable experience in human-robot conflict.
Yes, and I've got the prosthetic limbs to show it. Yet I continue to face this horror, even though the challenge was great. Cyber warfare. I thought Zero Dawn would be a Manhattan project to generate the deactivation codes. With the resources I had, I estimated code breaking to be a hopeless endeavor. I was almost looking forward to being proved wrong.
Unfortunately, your estimation was correct.
As your General Hera said. So then, you did not bring me here to commiserate. What is left?
With Suzanne Alpert, environmental scientist. Doctor?
I'm sorry, I wasn't,
Just stating your name. What were you thinking about, Doctor?
Nothing the General said, not really. I was on the Syzygy East Response Team in 2051, just after the second earthquake compromised the reactor. I still dream about it, after all these years. The red zone spreading on the imaging, slowly, so slowly, like a hand opening its fingers.
Your involvement in that event is why you were asked for by name.
Really? That's interesting. Because nothing worked. Nothing could grow there again. It was a catastrophic failure. But the red zone is a blip compared to global-scale biomass reduction. The biosphere and hydrosphere will collapse, render the Earth uninhabitable long before the robots finish us. Enduring victory can't buy time against that. So, you'd better show me what Zero Dawn really is.
Smart cookie.
Look, let's cut the mystery. You're building a colony ship. It's obvious.
And you have this dude.
And it's not gonna fly. I mean, literally. Remember the Odyssey? That multinational heap of space junk that's been in graveyard orbit since 57? That went nowhere real slow, and you have to get somewhere real fast. Do you have...
Elizabeth Sobek.
You've heard the bad news, and it's all true. The Pharaoh Plague is devouring the biosphere. Life itself will cease to exist. But does that have to be the end? What if we could give life a future? What if we could build a kind of seed from which, on a dead planet, life could blossom anew? This is the aim, the hope, of Project Zero Dawn. To create a super-intelligent, fully automated terraforming system and bring life back from lifelessness. What would such a system require? At its core, it would need a true AI, fully capable of making the trillions of decisions necessary to reconstitute the biosphere. An immortal guardian, devoted to the reflourishing of life. We call it Gaia. Mother Nature as an AI. But that's just the core of the system. She will need to be surrounded and empowered by a comprehensive suite of subordinate functions. Think of them as extensions of Gaia's mind, each dedicated to a specific purpose. Now, these aren't AIs, but make no mistake, each presents an engineering challenge more profound than anything the human species has ever before attempted. Hardware that preserves and then gestates the billions of seeds and embryos from which life will be reborn. The construction of underground facilities to hold it all. And that's just the start. We don't have to build the entire system. The beauty of a fully automated terraforming system is that it can build itself. Now, over the days to come, you'll learn how all these functions, all these pieces that you'll be working on, fit together. How we'll race the clock to execute our harvest initiatives, write the software, build the tech and the facilities. How we'll lock it down and seal it up before the inevitable occurs. But even more important, you'll know how it doesn't end here. How Gaia will generate those deactivation codes General Harris talked about, and build the transmission arrays to broadcast them, shutting down the Pharaoh robots for good. How Gaia will not just build, but imagine any conceivable robot it needs to do its work across centuries. From detoxifying the Earth's ravaged atmosphere and poisoned seas, to the regreening of the Earth from cryopreserved seed stocks, to rewilding the Earth with animal life. And then, when all that is done, how a new generation of human beings, spawned at cradle facilities around the globe, will partake of Apollo, the vast archive of human knowledge and cultural achievement from which they will learn of us, our world. And most important, how not to repeat our mistakes. It's not an impossible dream. It is within our grasp if we work tirelessly and stop at nothing to achieve it. We can't stop life from ending. But if you will help me, help Gaia, we can give it a future. Join me and help make that future real.
The whole Earth destroyed, but then remade?
Yes. By a machine. A machine of creation.
Elizabeth. Life for us. Why Hades then? If it was part of Gaia, how did it end up in the wreckage of a Pharaoh robot? And why does it want to kill me? And Apollo, the archive of knowledge, what happened to that?
That clearly didn't go as planned.
As you are. Maybe the answers lie ahead.
I'll tuck that away.
So I'm not entirely sure what's going on with Hades, but
intruder
seems like the Apollo part of the mission did not work. Oh my god. Okay. You need to chill out.
Is there another route?
I've done this before. Just let me focus.
Awesome, pretty good. Oh, so.
Oh yeah, baby. Happy 4th of July. Where's this last guy? Oh no, no. Come on. Can I still pick it up? Yeah, I could. Hey, alright. Okay, very nice.
I need this.
Any little bits of info we should pick up? Oh, hello.
I hashed it out with them, what the point of Artemis was. I made it clear I wasn't on board for a global zoo. We haven't exactly proved ourselves to be great custodians in the past few thousand years. So the idea of a reconstituted biosphere, well, it's horrifying, isn't it? A complete horror show. We have no right to take a best guess at this stuff. But the alternative? Nothingness. For there to have been all this and then nothing. And with Charles Ronson running the show, I respect him. He's got a passion to him. He's hot-blooded. So I said I'll do it. I'll put my all into this, literally. When the project is done, I'll take the medical option, thank you. Counselor said I might change my mind. I told him that he didn't know me very well then. For life's sake, I'll do the dirty work. But I want no part of this pathetic attenuated future on offer. I'm an outdoors man. Never did like the feel of solid-state lighting on my skin. And a wee bit of a claustrophobe anyway.
That's what I gotta say.
Zero Dawn. It is art, in a way. An expression on the grandest scale. But there is so much unfairness. Why was I chosen? Was it decided by committee? By algorithm? My family will be saved because I happen to graduate in art history? Is this right?
Dr. Sauvé? Christina Sauvé?
Yes. I met a man, another historian. His fields are Bauhaus and the New Materialists. But he once attended one of my talks. Another unfair chance. Of all the many people in that auditorium, and we should both be here now. And yet, I feel more accepting of my fate. No, it is not fair. Not
Now, those lame FBI black hats at Mockingbird back in the day, I enjoyed schooling them. But maybe I went in too hard on this poor counselor. She was cute, and just going down a checklist after all.
Here we go.
Couldn't expect her to see how ridiculous Zero D's ambitions are. God's own budget thrown at a kid playing with a hologram sculptor.
Alright, yeah, I think we're gonna chill with the, then we're just gonna pick them up, but I'll listen to them later.
Hey,
There's too many
I'm
of
done
them.
with Brett's incompetence.
Oh, wait a minute, that might actually been needed.
Hey, I'm done with Brett's incompetence, okay? Somehow, he managed to install an H-emitter node backwards. Everything's in reverse. I don't get paid to clean up Brett's messes. If you want it fixed, send him up to storage for a new emitter.
Wait, okay, I'm assuming that was done. But this was... If everything's backwards, does that mean that everything should be backwards? Let me see. This should be down. This should be... Yeah, and... This should be down. And this should be to the right. Nope, okay, hold on. Okay, you know what? Let's just try... I just copy this as is.
Done.
There we go.
I should check the door nearby.
Go this way now. Oh, yep. I need to be able to pick something up here.
Found one. Looks intact. That should do the trick. Let's
Okay.
get that door open.
So does that mean that all of this is backwards? No, let's try. Oh wait, wrong way. Then this has to go down. And this has to go to the left. And this has to go up. Okay, so that's not working. Finally, jeez, that took a warning longer than I was supposed to. I was so lost, I had to listen to the recording again. And then I finally figured out it was supposed to be backwards and reverse, not just one or the other. Alright.
Eclipse. They're here.
Avoid contact.
Lines look good.
Gaia. It's up there. Second floor.
Can you reach it?
So much for avoiding contact.
Did I miss? Okay, maybe that makes sense. I missed. Wait for it. Wait for it. Wait for it. Okay. Well, so much for stealth.
You cannot run from righteousness.
You're gonna hit a lady like that?
I think. Not sure.
That was smooth. We still a long time for the shot. Ooh. Clean. Oh wait, this guy has a taser. Taser on a stick.
That's the last of them.
Structural failure. Repeat.
Or not.
Cannot have seen our crap. Regroup and get ready to
I'm Margot Shen, and this is Augustus. They might tip you off. This is going to be the subordinate function that Gaia will use to make the boss men.
Wait, hold on. Let me just cover this. There we go. Come on. Come on.
Room's clear. For a moment, anyway.
Get moving. We have to find Gaia.
Very interesting. Essentially letting AI recreate our world. Letting it learn off what was already created. That would be very interesting. Wait, hold on.
I've seen these shapes before.
Something.
In cauldrons.
But of course, the birthing places of Gaia's machines.
Yes, sir. If there's anything really that interesting in there. If there is, probably missed it. But I want to continue on with the game. Oh, we're going to Sobek's office. Oh, what the? Yeah, it's her office, sorry.
I think this is it. Elizabeth Sobek's office. More eclipse.
Careful now.
Welcome to Apollo, the collective memory of the human species and the wellspring of knowledge for future generations. I am Samina Ebaji. Until recently, I was director of the International Collective Memory Institute in New Tehran. As a heritage professional, I devoted my career to the preservation of human knowledge, creative endeavor, and cultural achievement. Apollo is, therefore, the ultimate embodiment of a lifelong passion, albeit under the very worst circumstances imaginable. The challenges before us are immense. Specifically, we will have to design and implement 4 major initiatives simultaneously. First, the construction of data repositories in cradle facilities around the world, ensuring redundancy. Second, the collection and processing of a projected 180 million discrete data entries. 42 zettabytes of data.
Company!
That's a lot of data. Ooh, hello.
Help me, bro!
But there's no one to help. I see 3 guys left. Alright, I'll take this guy out first. Oh, snap.
Damn! Lost him!
And then there was one. I eat your bullets for lunch.
Alone once more.
In what should have been a cave of wonders. Look around. See if anything is left.
Dr. Sobek, please archive this testimonial in Apollo. Cross-reference to all mentions of my name and Operation Enduring Victory. My name is General Aaron Harris. From 2060 to 2060.
No, I just stop. I don't want to stop.
Dr. Sobek, please archive this testimonial in Apollo. Cross-reference to all mentions of my name and Operation Enduring Victory. My name is General Aaron Harris. From 2060 to 2066, I served as the chairman of the Joint Chiefs of Staff, the highest-ranked officer of the United States Armed Forces. The tenure of my command included strategic planning and oversight of Operation Enduring Victory, a falsehood perpetrated on the civilian populations of the United States and other nations during the last 14 months of life on this planet. Before the Pharaoh Plague, I did my job and did it well. I was bold and decisive, crafty in political maneuvers. It wasn't an accident that I rose to my position and became the commander of the largest mechanized force ever assembled. But to what end? My only lasting achievement was the extinction of life on Earth. And my one redeeming act, if any, was to delay that extinction by days or weeks, by throwing more death at it. It is my hope that there will be no need for men like me in the world to come. If you are one of the people of that future world listening to this message,
Hades broke off.
please know that I am sorry and that I wish you well. Sincerely, Aaron Harris.
Welcome to Hades, Zero Dawn's extinction failsafe protocol. Now, I know what you're thinking. The purpose of Gaia is to resurrect life. So why give her a subordinate function, only purpose of which is to wipe out life all over again? I mean, what? Just plumb crazy, ain't it? Well, no, it isn't. Reconstituting a biosphere? That's a tall order. Tech smart as Gaia may be, odds are she won't get it right the first time. I mean, imagine your Gaia 200 years from now and this new biosphere growing, it's all gone wrong. Alkalines are skyrocketing, coniferous forests eroding under the lash of superstorms that would have drowned Noah. It's chaos, spinning top that won't stop wobbling. Now what are you gonna do? Release phase 1 organisms into that hot mess? Hope their CO2 and methane can balance out what you got started? Hell no. What you're gonna do, Gaia, is step aside while Hades takes over and does what you're just too darn nurturing and life-loving to do, which is burn that misbegotten mess of a biosphere to the ground so Gaia can start over. Okay, not burn, more like reverse terraforming operations and suffocate it. But you get the idea. Hades takes the biosphere back to zero. Square one.
Looks like the only way onwards.
I think I missed a couple of those notes in his voice things back there.
Welcome to Eleuthia, the crown and king of Gaia's subordinate functions. For it is by Eleuthia that the human race will continue to exist. I am Patrick Brochard-Klein, the Alpha in charge of this program. Now let one thing be perfectly clear from the outset. Eleuthia is not a genetic engineering project. Our goal is to preserve the human genome, not alter it. A snapshot of human genetic diversity, literally frozen in time. The genetic quintessence of our species, unmodified. Under my watch, our activities and initiatives will comply with the 2034 clone provisions and the 2048 Rally Accords. Now that may seem a quaint, even trivial concern to you in light of present circumstances, but as one of the authors of the Accord, it is far from trivial to me. The practical challenges before us are staggering in scope and complexity, but not insurmountable. No. Global collation and provisional storage of zygotes, perfection of exogenic technologies, design and perfection of servitors to provide nurture and inculcation during early child development. All of these program components must and will proceed in tandem. To say nothing of the breakneck construction of critical facilities and sites around the world.
Cradle facilities. Elizabeth said a new generation of humans would be spawned inside such places.
She did.
All Mother Mountain. It was one of them?
There's only one way to be sure.
The hatch wouldn't open. Something about a corrupted Alpha registry. I need to search Elizabeth's office.
Way up we go.
Looks like it used to hold something.
Us would benefit from antilopinae morphologies, though caprid forms show superior load-bearing capability.
You're a quick study, Gaia.
Dr. Sobek, as I have conducted this comparative analysis of mammalian morphologies, I have gathered extensive data on the quaternary extinction event.
Oh? And your assessment? Gaia?
Logically speaking, the extinction was a natural consequence.
And yet,
I find the loss of megafaunal species unaccountably sad. That they passed forever into oblivion causes me to experience a grief that is difficult to describe. Am I not functioning?
That is so trippy.
No, Gaia, you're not. This is good. It's very good.
Hey, stop hopping over tables.
You will undergo a brief period of unconsciousness during relocation to Prime and final instatement.
Elizabeth, may I speak outside protocol?
When you're back up and running at the new site, we'll bring the subordinate functions online and see where we stand.
Elizabeth, I detect distress. Are you all right?
I'm fine.
I realize that circumstances compel us to launch earlier than we hoped, but all subsystems are operational. The odds stand in our favor.
But what if... Gaia, there's nothing left out there. You can't even survive unless you're wearing an environmental suit. There are billions dead, in fear and agony. What if it was all for nothing?
Elizabeth, extinction was inevitable. Thanks to you, life will have a future.
You really believe that?
I believe in you, Elizabeth. In you, all things.
Okay, some terrible news, I'm afraid. Forest Zenith has informed me that the Odyssey mission has failed last night. Telemetry indicated catastrophe and antimatter containment failure as the drives spun up to depart the solar system. The ship, its crew, all the cargo, Zygos at sea, its alpha build of Apollo, all were lost. Zero Dawn is now the only hope for the continuation of human species and earthly life. We must succeed. Interesting. Is that why everyone is so primitive now? Because Apollo is supposed to be the accumulation of all human intelligence, and Gaia was supposed to teach that to the next generation of humans. But if that was on the Odyssey, the alpha version of that was on the Odyssey, and the Odyssey got destroyed, is that why everyone here is so primitive? Or was there an official version of Apollo that got destroyed for some other reason?
The Alpha Registry master file.
Intact?
Yeah. No signs of corruption.
Then what are you waiting for? Copy the file.
With this, I can restore the registry at the hatch inside Allmother. Open it. Go inside.
And grasp the secrets within.
Where I was born. Maybe who gave birth to me.
Who? Are you really so naive? There will be no who waiting for you there, Aloy. Whatever birthed you into the world was a what, not a who.
You bastard.
That's so
no,
messed
I had a
up.
legitimate birth. It's you, Aloy, who are the creation of a machine. But what kind of machine and why? Why were you created?
Eclipse.
You need to get out of there. What you found is too valuable. You're too valuable.
Oh, snap.
Still alive.
We're gonna have a round two, baby?
I have a more suitable death in mind for you, child.
Cover the truth, baby.
My entire life, I've always known one thing with prophetic certainty. That I was destined for glory as a great champion of the sun. Even when Jiran was murdered, even when Meridian fell, I never doubted my destiny. Until you came along. When I heard that you had survived, a doubt took root in my mind. As sure as the sun rises and falls each day, those I am bade to kill die. And yet I failed. How? Why?
Plot armor.
With each dig site you attacked, each loyal soldier you killed, this pestering doubt grew. It grew when High Priest Bahavas went missing. And when the true Sun King Itamen was snatched away. It not only grew, but multiplied. I kept thinking of the moment my knife pierced your throat. One twist, a simple tug of the blade, and you would have bled out. In slaughter, I am a practiced hand. So why hesitate? Why fail my destined purpose?
At the moment of death, you knew it was wrong.
See that scar on your cheek? You didn't get to finish.
Yes, I remember. He fought well. For a savage.
His name was Rost, and he was a better man than you could ever hope to be.
The better man is the one who doesn't end up with his guts steaming on the ground. No, it wasn't him. I could have finished you before he attacked. But I didn't. This failing troubled my thoughts, haunted every step. It was only when I captured you, down in that place, that I finally glimpsed the sun's design etched at length across the course of events. You were meant to survive that day on the mountain. Meant to interfere at dig sites and kill my men. Meant to eliminate High Priest Bahavas. Meant to snatch Itamen away. Conversely, I was meant to capture you. Here. So that you might die as a sacrificial offering to the sun. Everything as it was meant to be. Predestined and preordained.
You're
an idiot. A dangerous idiot. But an idiot. All this talk of destiny and fate. I'm sure Hades speaks the same language, doesn't he? You're being played for a fool. Hades is an ancient machine, not the buried shadow of Karja myth. It doesn't care about Meridian. It wants to kill everything and everyone. And you are its dutiful slave.
I serve not the buried shadow, but the sun in shadow. All halves of nature joined to one cause. Shadow to sun, dark to light.
Do you really not hear how ridiculous that sounds? You've gone from serving an insane homicidal Sun King to an insane homicidal machine. You're moving down in the world, not up.
I'll remember those words as I watch your corpse burn. Whatever's left of it. You fail to grasp the point. As surely as you've been conquered, so has all doubt. And with certainty of belief comes unstoppable force.
Then get to the cage and put your faith to the test. See if things work out like you expect.
Oh yeah,
The
now it's
circle has closed. Every element is in its proper place, exactly where it belongs. The errant beast, now caged, will serve her true purpose. A sacrificial animal. Oh, speaking of sacrifice, I forgot to tell you. After you crashed the Eclipse network, I sent messengers into the east to rally the forces there and mount an invasion of the sacred land. I ordered every Nora killed.
That's messed up.
I was hoping to catch you there, but alas, it all seems to have been unnecessary.
Why butcher dozens of innocents for no gain? It's a waste of effort.
You're right. I won't even be there to enjoy it. In any case, I couldn't recall the order even if I wished to. Thanks to your destruction of the network, communication over distances is impossible. You not only doomed yourself, but an entire tribe. Do we not see the scorching judgment of the sun in these events? Your focus. Such a powerful device, isn't it? And yet, so fragile. So you see, this time, I did not hesitate. The knife has already been twisted.
Alright, let's do this. We don't need to focus. We got this. That man is an unhinged psychopath, but we got this. The question is, how am I going to fight with my fists?
Karja faithful, rejoice! Our years in shadow are over. A new dawn trembles on the horizon. A new day soon to break. And when it does, the false Sun King will be dead, and Holy Meridian ours once more. In this, I have become an instrument of prophecy. All halves of nature join to one cause. Shadow to sun, light to dark, night to day. Behold!
Why is it not attacking everyone else?
Hold your seats! Can you not see the proof of the sun's blessing before your eyes? How else could shadows such as these prowl in broad light of day? Were they not approved by the sun and joined to our cause? Many years ago, to consecrate this great ring, the Radiant Tyrann ordered many faithless, crushed beneath the hooves of the behemoth. Mighty is the behemoth in the eye of the sun, but it is mightier still in beauty, power of shadow. Let this one, who schemed and slithered, be the first to die. Let her be the first of thousands!
Alright, let's do this.
Silence are up on the platform. There's no way out of this ring. Maybe I could use its strength against it. That pillar's weak.
There we go.
Another hit, and that pillar will come down.
I forget how like small she is compared to the people she fights.
It's down.
There we go.
Freeze canister on its hip. Cryo arrow should set it off.
Okay, I need to slap on this guy.
Maybe those carcasses have parts I can use.
Ooh. Owie. Should do it right.
That canister on
There
its
we go.
looks important.
Kill her! Kill her!
Why leave it to them? Come get me yourself!
Oh, what just happened? Silence? Silence, let's go. Silence to the rescue, my man. Whoa.
So you're here. Really here. You risked your life.
Of course I did. If you'd been killed, the Nora's sacred mountain would never have given up its secrets.
Too bad you wasted your time then. Helis destroyed my focus. And the Alpha Registry with it.
Not at all. The whole time I've been monitoring your focus, I've duplicated every data file you scanned.
That is so creepy.
Installing that data to a new focus was trivially easy. Happy birthday, Isaac. Daddy sure does love his little big man.
Oh my god.
You're really good at making it impossible to like you, Sylens. But I guess I need this.
It's time to see where you were born. Maybe you'll even learn why.
Yeah. Meet the machine that birthed me into this world. Isn't that how you put it?
I'll be off.
Wait.
Yes?
Yeah, hold on. He could override like 5
Since
machines.
when can you override machines?
Ever since you discovered the technique. I had to destroy a corruptor to obtain the necessary parts, of course. But your example showed me how to do that as well. Yet another benefit of monitoring your activities through your focus. Truth be told, the underlying logic of the technique isn't so different from rites practiced by Banuk shamans. Though, of course, far more advanced.
Great. You're welcome, I guess.
How did you find me? I'm assuming this is just... I was watching your focus.
How did you track my location when I wasn't wearing a focus?
Really, Aloy? It doesn't take a genius to surmise that Helis would throw you into the sun ring at high noon.
No.
I wore out 2 striders getting here in time, but I did. Now be on your way.
Helis recognized you back in the Sun Ring. You told me that you'd assisted the eclipse.
Yes.
Not that you knew the man who killed who almost killed me.
So now you know. The man is a serious threat. So let's do all we can to make sure that he and Hades don't succeed.
Right. I'll be on my way. To make matters worse, Helis ordered an Eclipse detachment to attack the Nora Sacred Land. The tribe's already weak. They won't stand a chance. You should come with me.
Well, absolutely not. I have preparations to make elsewhere.
What kind of... Why do I bother asking? You're not gonna tell me.
When the time is right, I'll be in touch. I'll contact you later. In the meantime, should you need to return to Shadow Karja territory, I brought armor to conceal your identity.
You think of everything, don't you?
One of us has to. Aloy, when you were recovering the Alpha Registry down in the Zero Dawn bunker, I was needlessly cruel. For your sake, I hope there is someone waiting there for you inside the mountain. Not a what, but a who. Yeah!
I don't know what to think about Sylens. Oh, they did that so you can't like chase him. It's probably because it's a cutscene. Man, oh, hold on. Let's put on. Oh, hold on. Okay, wait. We got a couple things we gotta do before. Is that really just is that the fit to conceal our identity? All right. But also, before we end off this episode, I mean, how long? I don't know how long it's gonna be. It's probably like an hour and a half. But Scavenger Plus, that's a necessity. That would be very useful. Strong Strike. I use melee attacks more than I thought. All right. So what else? Knockdown. Heavy spear attacks. Knockdown machines are fast. Oh, okay. Hold on. Heavy spear attacks will knock down machines faster. Combat override. Both these might be good to get next. Repair any over machine using metal shards. Did I not already get this? Maybe not. All right, guys. Yeah, I think I'm gonna leave this this part here. Wow, that was such a long part. I gotta get down to editing this. That's gonna take an insane amount of time. Yeah, I really don't know what to say about Silence. Silence is a very, very interesting individual. He had some good lines. But yeah, I think I'm gonna leave this here. I'll catch you guys in the next one.